We are going to start as soon as I. All right. Ready? 3, 2.
And now it's time to start the show with Bl'Artagnan, Raw Life, and some girl. This is the Lifestream.
This is the Lifestream. Welcome, one and all. The Lifestream number 27. A very, very special episode. And we're going to talk about why very shortly. Thank you, Dystopia Bard. If you guys heard that, that was Dystopia Bard's new intro. Wrote it for us. Starts with the bow, 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 bow. The riff. Yeah, that's Bard. Thank you so much, Dystopia Bard. Also, before we get started, I want to shout out El Cid. If you see in the chat, if you're a subscriber, we do have one new emote. We got 7 more headed this way once they're approved. But those are El Cid's designs. In our bio, you can check him out on Twitter. So check out El Cid. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. Bl'Artagnan, how are you doing, my friend?
I am doing well, Raw. It is what a wild and fun time to be a GL player in this here video game. Over the weekend, I had a baby shower, and then immediately followed that with a whole crap ton of DFFOO. So it's been a pretty good time in the Blart household, let me tell you. Some girl, how are you doing? What's going on?
I'm pretty good. I got some stuff I'm very excited for with all these GL first things going on. Can't wait to talk about it. I think it's going to be a great show.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about, a lot to get through. I don't know if we'll get through it all. Since the last time we were here, until yesterday, nothing happened. So that's good. We don't have to go backwards on anything. Lloyd event was the last event until the Square Enix community stream yesterday. We got, drum roll please, Final Fantasy IX's critically acclaimed heroine, Dagger, Princess Garnet till Alexandros the 17th. BT first. Let's get some fucking hype in chat because y'all know I'm Final Fantasy IX guy, and I couldn't be more tickled. Shout out Mino Spellgood for guaranteeing that wouldn't happen, by the way. Where's my camera? I'm looking at you, Mino. Some girl. What do we get? We got Garnet BT with Lilisette. Which one of those are your favorite characters? Is your logo right there? Who is that? Lilisette?
That is Lilisette from Final Fantasy XI. She is my favorite character in this game, so I was very excited for her LD to come early.
Is it early? How early is it?
In JP, she came out near the end of next month.
So a month early.
So about a month and a half early.
Let's look at the banners real quick while we talk about them. Obviously, we're about to pull on this hard. It's a pity if we have to. Ash, Lilisette, very good, very nice. And Prompto got his 92. Did you pull for Lilisette, some girl? Did you get her? What did she get?
I sure did. I got her LD on the free pull, which was very exciting. And then I blued her armor and gave her a 1 out of 5 ultimate weapon.
You gave your Lilisette an ultimate weapon?
Hell yeah.
God.
Oh, man.
Jesus. Favorites.
Some girl and I were talking about this before the show. The time traveling with this actually kind of ended up playing out in a pretty funny way between the two of us because I went ahead and at this point I had like a 1 or 2 out of 5 greatsword that I built in preparation for Gilgamesh because I like Gilgamesh. And I was ready. I was like, all right, here he comes. And then the time travel happened, and he's been pushed back. And I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have pulled the trigger on that. And meanwhile, some girl on your hand.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to start working on my dagger for another like month and a half. So I got like a 0 out of 5 bow and a 0 out of 5 special weapon. And now I'm like, shit, I could have had more dagger levels, but I don't.
So basically, Raw Life's the only one truly winning in this here environment. Well, actually, Raw, what's your ultimate weapon situation looking like?
Oh shit. I have such a hard time doing. How do you invite all your friends and not invite random people?
You click auto, then you click request.
Free,
There's like 2 buttons.
Free,
it's real easy.
Free recruit.
As a quick thank you, I want to thank.
Do not press free recruit.
Do not press free recruit. You want to actually click the people you're trying to invite. There you go.
There we go.
And I also want to shout out and thank Nidre and Soraya the Ranger for a couple of subs. Nidre with Prime and Soraya gifting a sub. We are very close to a hype train, which is always an exciting way to start the stream. I mean, it has hype right in the name, so I'm feeling hype from it, right? But anyway.
Hey, if we get a hype train, I will pity Garnet's BT. Unless I get it early. Unless I get it early. If I get it early, I will stop. So go ahead. If you want to see me pity her, or go to pity if I have to. Go ahead. Tree Void. Phenomenal. 5 subs from Tree Void. Thank you so much. A legend of the stream. Some girl is in this co-op right now with her ultimate weapon.
Told ya.
Blue armor.
Hell yeah.
3 true spheres. Lilisette. That's amazing. Sir Boffo
my
Cat.
favorite character.
Cheered with 100 bits. Thank you, Sir Boffo Cat. We appreciate that. Joey said, wow, fake fan didn't get the BT day 1. I waited for you guys, specifically. I was sweating. I had to call out sick from work today because I've been so upset. Just worried sick about this pool. But I wanted to give you guys the chance to see me pity it live and laugh at me. So there's Nidre, subscriber. Check out FFOO tip.com. Blar, what were you saying?
Well, first of all, it's pronounced food tip, like Q-tip. This has been long documented.
All right.
Thanks, Nidre. And I can just attest, Raw has been utterly inconsolable, and I hope you guys appreciate the sacrifices he makes for you for the sake of the show, for the community, for show business. That's the Raw Life guarantee right there. Is he's going to put it all on the line for you guys.
Yeah, and the stream already started, and I'm still not pulling for her BT right now, so that's show business, baby. Did Lilisette get anything good? Is she good anymore? Is she good now? Some girl you want to tell us about Lilisette so I can fucking pull this BT?
Well, okay, so here's her LD. You can see it on screen.
Oh, this is perfect. Good timing. Look at her go. Okay.
So,
is that an overheal I see?
Oh,
she does have an overheal.
Damn. Was that 640k on 1 and 200k on the splash?
Yeah, Spore Dumps with Splash. It gives her a new buff, which gives kind of standard stat up HP regen. Nothing too crazy or unexpected.
Battery, right?
It also has a very nice debuff. That's kind of her new thing, is her debuff. Also makes her a very good call, but 20% HP damage up, as well as a sap based on the Inflictor's Embrave. That also batteries the entire party when the enemy gets sapped. So she batteries the entire party on the off turn, which is pretty nice. Other than that, her base skills got reworked for the first time in, like, since the Cosmos era or something.
Oh, no.
I feel like for a long time, I remember Lilisette was like, oh my god.
I thought he bursted. I thought he bursted.
God bless. But I feel like, wasn't Lilisette for the longest time the character with the longest, like, release to rework? Like, I guess, I don't know if you want to call it a dry spell, because she was still quite good during those intervals, but I feel like her kit remained the longest untouched for a long, long time.
Yeah, I think the only other character who hadn't gotten a rework in a long time was Zac, up until, like, pretty recently.
It's pretty cool, and she's one of those. She's, I guess, one of the. There aren't so few anymore, but she gives Brave gain up too, doesn't she? I think that's
20%. Brave gain and an extra 10% on the AA.
Hey, I mean that's 30%. That's pretty solid. And
she has a lot of battery.
Oh yeah. I've been using her as a call so far only, but I plan on trying to use her in the party. But she just looks like just a really solid kind of offensive defensive support, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
An all around.
Yeah, tons of battery. Her damage isn't amazing, but it's pretty good. Like, her EX is also, I mean, it's a C90 EX, so it's 5 dumps. Lots of battery.
Her weapon is called the Twashtar also, so
yep.
I hope that I
think it's a great name.
I hope I get her on the way to Garnet, because I could really use a Twashtar.
She has 2 of the ultimate daggers from Final Fantasy XI in her kit. It's got Terpsichore and Twashtar.
One for each hand. She's dual wielding those daggers. Best 11 character in the game. What more can you ask for?
That's on the banner with Garnet. We're about to pull on that after our next co-op. Lightning came. She got her C90 in her green, and Prompto got C90. Blart, did you pull for Prompto? How is he? What's he do?
I already had Prompto from when he rolled around last time. But they touched him up. I mean, he was already serviceable and solid. I mean, people have talked about how Jack of all trades, all rounder to death, and it's still true. It's not different, but they patched up the things about him that I think he needed patching up with this. They made his EX hit a lot harder, well, just by making it full AoE. So there you go, hit harder. He gets, and the special attacks he gets from his EX, like the crack shot and overkill, have been improved. So they're now both double dumps with refund. I think one has splash, and they're free turns now, which is even better. Because I mean, who doesn't love free turns in this day and age? So that kind of just helped with his on-turn damage, which is something that he kind of just needed a hair more assistance with. And I think the thing that probably is the most significant but the least exciting looking is that his AA now gives him 30% brave gain up, and he actually has a surprising amount of battery in his party, or in his kit. So I don't know, he seems solid. He just still that good old kind of Prompto. He's going to kind of fill the slots in your team that needs filling, and take pictures, I guess. I wouldn't go for him, but if you have him, I think it's a nice upgrade. And if you pick him up along the way well, I don't know if I would necessarily say pull for Lightning, but I mean, if you get him, he's not bad. But I also didn't pull for Lightning because I had her, and wouldn't have if the opportunity presented itself. But I know someone in this call who did Green Lightning and can probably talk about her a bit more than I can.
Oh God,
Green
not
Lightning.
happy about it.
You greened your Lightning?
Yeah.
So from these 2 banners, you got a ultimate weapon, blue Lilisette, and a green Lightning. Phenomenal.
I mean, I was always going to Green Lightning. She's a favorite.
Tell us about it. What did she do? How'd she go? What
happened? She sucks.
She sucks. But you have her green.
Yeah. I mean, she's better than a non-green unit.
What does she do?
Pretty much the same thing she did before. Take a bunch of turns, re-rakes. Her
I know they gave
slightly
her
buffed. She gets splash on all her skills now, finally. The plus version of her skills are free and double dump. Her EX has 1 more dump than it did before. But she's kind of still the same Lightning that we know and love.
So I ended up actually using her, I mean, without the green admittedly, but I used her during this event, and I think I figured out why might be what makes her feel bad, and it really just comes down to damage ceiling. But
yeah.
I was just playing her. Damage. Yeah. I mean, what it comes down to is she just straight up doesn't do enough damage. But I was thinking, I was like, I play turn hogs who take a lot of free turns and don't do a whole lot of damage. But why does this one feel so bad? And I was comparing it to in the same event I used Vayne, and his burst effect, giving him the big follow up after it raises his damage ceiling. It makes him able to do more straight up damage beyond just raising his stats and stuff. And I really wish if they had given Lightning's Green some kind of just even a 1 dump follow up attack. I think that would have really just helped make her feel a lot better overall. Does that make sense? That was kind of where my head went when I started playing with her. I was like, man, I really wish she had 1 more dump on her skills.
Wish she did more damage.
Yeah. If you want to, I guess we could summarize it that way. Damn.
She's a green damage dealer who doesn't do much damage.
I mean, she does enough damage. It's just not great.
Comparatively.
She still does a bunch of free turns and break delay and
the re-breaks and being able to no turn is still hella utility, right?
Yeah, no, it's still real good. It just
I wish it were better.
Exactly. Poor Light. I mean, she had her time in the sun. It just, you hate to see a character come and it could be worse. It could be Onion Knight.
Hey, Onion Knight
sucks.
I was trying to think of something he does. He enchants and imperils. That's cool.
You there's I can think of another character who enchants and imperils, several actually.
I can think of one right now who I'm about to pull the BT for as soon as this co-op's over. The Queen of Alexandria. The best heroine of any Final Fantasy game ever. Garnet got her global first BT, and I'm about to pull it in the first pull. Let's fucking go. Let's do this shit.
I have some doubts.
I bet you I don't pity.
You know what? Why the heck not? Just a sec.
Crack my knuckles.
Oh.
I'm very nervous. I've been waiting for 24 hours. And it's time. The good news about this, even if I do pity, is that she's broken. Absolutely broken. Beyond belief.
Oh my god, she is broken. Like,
some girl, what did she get?
Holy shit, she got everything. God, like, where do you even start? Okay, so she's still, like, fundamentally more or less the same character. She enchants water and thunder and imperils. She's got the overhead follow-up from her LD that does full AoE damage.
3 times now.
She got a bit of a rework. So in the JP version of this game, she got her C90 at the very end of the Lufania Plus era. She was, I think, the second to last banner before Shinryu started. And we got that rework now and more and a BT.
Phenomenal.
It is insane. So all of her skills, her water skill is now 2 dumps, her thunder skill is 3 dumps. Her follow-up from her LD is 3 full AoE dumps, which is insanity. And she has a BT, which I don't even know. Blart, you want to tell us about the BT?
Oh man. Oh boy. Yeah, no, that it's a BT. It is a burst weapon. Oh my boy.
Some girl, how many gyms do you have? Could you check real quick? Sorry, Blart. I gotta know.
Course.
I gotta know this because I'm not gonna pity, but I just don't want to go below some girl because it will crush me.
I'll check. I won't tell you, but I'll check.
Oh God. Okay. First pull, I got 2 LDs. Bart, please go into detail. What's going on with the BT?
So it's a pretty loaded effect. I mean, big old BT attack at the end as always, but we're getting a bunch of attack. We're getting Eye Brave, why the heck not? We're getting some Brave damage and Brave gain. We're getting some HP damage limit up 30% and Brave gain up 30%. So 30%. That is... Yes. Personally, I feel that Brave gain up and HP cap up are the 2 most relevant and kind of impactful stats nowadays. As for like most stats, stat improvements are good no matter what. But you can get attack up anywhere. You can get max Brave up anywhere, HP damage up, Brave damage up. You could get all those things, Brave regen. All those things are kind of a dime a dozen at this point. But Brave or max Brave cap / HP damage cap, whatever you want to call it, and Brave gains are still, I'd say those are like the juiciest buffs you can get. And she has those 2 at very competitive, like top of line levels on top of all that other stuff. Oh, of course, she also
are
has
those numbers counting the 10% Brave gain up that she has already from her LD? Or no?
It is not. No, when I was quoting purely the burst effect. So she has another 10% up from the LD on the Brave gain, plus if she's in her Water Dragon stance, she gets another 10% up, I believe. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. She also has Overflow and Bart style refund based on HP damage dealt at end of turn. So for those of you like me who have been running Barts with Machina in order to give the team refund when you go into the ridiculous Rains Call fueled Machina burst phase, Garnet's right there, just like refunding, enchanting, apparently. I love Bart's.
And then also just doing a million damage on the off turn.
Yeah, no, she's just like, oh my god, it's really gross because on top of all that, but wait, there's more. Billy Mays here selling you. On top of that, we also have and I guess you call it an ace style expiration attack is what we'll start calling it. It's called Immaculate Judgment, and when the BT effect expires, and this is both times if you're greener, so you get 2 shots of this. It basically batters the party, does a big attack to the enemy, similar to the LD follow-up.
Prize the banner, let's go.
And then it applies a gold-framed buff to the party, the whole party, for 6 turns, which gives, glancing over the stats, it looks like this just most of the stuff that the burst effect gives. I think you lose the HP damage cap, you lose the brave gain up. You lose the brave gain up, but you keep the attack, the HP damage up, the brave damage up, the refund at end of turn, overflow, and that's the gold-framed buff for the party. So I'm assuming it can't be extended, so that means it counts down a BT phase, so that's probably for the best, because otherwise that would get really stupid. But that's a lot for just the BT on top of everything else she does. It really just, it is kind of, I guess when I saw it, I thought to myself, Bart's is still one of the best burst effects out there, I think, as far as like a pure aura, kind of aura effect that you just want to be riding. This is that and then some, and then some, and then some, is kind of my read on it, given everything else she's doing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like my take on this character, right, is the auras are insane, obviously. But what makes this character crazy is not the auras. It's the auras plus incredibly good damage. Like, what makes supports good in this era is how much damage do they do. Like, why is Lena such a good support? Because she does a shit ton of damage. And Garnet does, like, insane damage. Like, she does DPS level damage easy, just because of how ridiculously overtuned all of her follow-ups and stuff are.
Yeah, if she's blue with an ultimate weapon, I think she on a 2-target fight she can pretty easily pass 1 million damage on that follow-up, right? Mine is blue but
easy.
an ultimate weapon, and mine is like just barely touches. So is Black Cloud in the chat? I want to ask if this enters Garnet into the Millionaire Club. But
if I get one more vanilla Lilisette LD, I'm gonna crack my computer with a hammer. I've gotten 10 Lilisette LDs. I don't want them. I want a BT.
I see.
Well, on the bright side, Raw, it's a great call.
It is an extremely good call.
I don't care. I'm selling it. I'm selling all of Vanille's bullshit.
It's not even, that's not the, okay, well, not all redheads that some girl likes are the same, but anyway, did we, trying to think of it, is there anything else with Garnet that we can cover besides the fact that, well, for this event, just to illustrate, I mean, synergy, of course, but I brought her to the event with a built Strago and a CP-15 Zonde, and she basically single-handedly carried the fight. It was not even close. It was kind of a slaughter. What's the matter there, buddy? You okay? How you holding up there?
I'm poor. All of my gems are gone. I have a bunch of useless Lilisette bullshit.
Raw.
It's true. All of his gems are gone. They're all gone. Can we get some, I guess, appropriately sad emotes in chat?
I'm not doing the event. No. Fuck this. Fuck y'all.
All of his terribly gone gems. It really just
this is literally what you saved all these gems for. I don't understand what the problem is.
If I see Lilisette's face come across my computer screen, I'm going to scream.
Be glad you got a good character.
I already have her 10 times over. Oh, is Ash? Oh, Ash's LD's not on here.
Sadly, no.
No.
How many G tokens can it possibly cost for a BT?
500.
I should know that because I pitied Zidon's BT night 1.
You should know that from Caius.
Yeah, it should be a number familiar to you at this point.
I don't like it here. I don't like it.
This is exactly the sort of injustice we were talking about earlier.
You're focusing on the wrong thing here. You should be excited that you're going to get one of your favorite fucking characters.
At what cost? At what cost?
Exactly 500 G tokens is what we talked about.
I'm under 400. I think I'm going to quit the game. I'm going to switch to JP. I'm just going to play JP.
You're trading Monopoly money to get the opportunity to use one of your favorite characters.
You have more gems than me.
Why is this upsetting you?
You have more gems than me now.
Yeah, I did on the third poll.
Oh my god. Oh, it's a nightmare.
Man, usually it takes us a lot longer into the stream before Raw starts just kind of abjectly suffering.
It's not going to come. I'm going to pity it.
Correct.
But Raw, just think of all the power stones.
Yeah, you might be able to max her FR later on.
Yeah, you'll be ready for that FR.
Is that funny? Are you guys proud of your work?
Yes.
I'm feeling
I would
pretty
say
good
yes,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Does anyone feel bad for me? Any of you laughing, giggling people in chat, pointing and laughing at my suffering? Does anyone feel bad for me? Just anyone. 420 G tokens. Here we go. Fuck it. I'm not watching any more orbs. I'm just pitting it and getting out of here.
You gotta put on a show, my guy.
Nope.
Hold strong.
Nope. 2 more. 1 more. Just do it. Just do it. Pitied. Please don't be the BT on this fucking... And that's a pity.
Hey, DLD. Cool.
Yo. Congrats on your new BT, man. It's awesome.
You did it.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Oh
we will
God.
see you. We will see you next week. Nah. It hurts every time. It does. I see a lot of heinous assaults on my character in the chat, saying, "Oh, you don't really feel that bad. You're not upset. You're just joking." I'm not joking. I am glad I got Garnet. Pitting a BT feels bad. Every time. Feels bad every time. Okay? But, drum roll, please. Anybody?
Man, a couple of people just made out like a bandit because they had 99 1 to 9, or what is it, 99 to 1 odds that you were not going to. I don't know how to recite. Basically, the people had faith in you and you let them down. So just think about that. Think about that for a bit.
I've got Garnet's BT. Let's fucking move. Fuck it. I'm going to crush a beer. And we're going to fucking do this fight. There's a bunch of fights, right?
There are a
7
bunch
of
of
them.
fights. There's 7 fights.
7?
Yeah.
How do you pity a BT? I've never done this before.
G tokens. The G tokens tap the top.
It's exactly like pitying a regular weapon.
Also,
Except it
we have
costs more.
a guest.
We do indeed. In addition, to celebrate the release of Garnet's BT Plus,
Oh,
BT,
thank God.
LD Rework, C90, all that good stuff, we have probably the only other person I know of who's as big a Garnet stan as Raw is here, Indolent Lard. Everybody, friend of the show, Indolent Lard. Welcome aboard, Indo. How you doing, man?
Thank God. Another Final Fantasy IX phase. Indo, hello.
Hello to all of you. I am Indolent Lord. I am happy that I made it here amidst the BT pity from Raw Life.
You saw that? You feel bad for me, don't you, Indo?
I feel bad, man.
How
We
much?
came here to cheer you up, man.
How much?
You won't make it to Shinryu.
I'm already happy. Honestly, just Indo showing up has made me much happier. Indo, how much did it cost you?
I immediately sold my Jigron BT for this one. I BT token right away.
I'm about to green it on stream, so that'll be great. Look, I may not have any... Oh, God, I'm going to be out of ingots. This is poverty. This is true poverty.
Who are you going to green next? Why does it matter?
I I was gonna green Furion because I have his BT, but not anymore.
I mean, I'm hearing a lot of people saying Furion's kind of dead on arrival now, and I mean, I don't think that's
we have
true.
better
He's still gonna be,
Furion now.
yeah. He's not dead on arrival. Like he's still gonna be good. This isn't an Unite situation. This is a why would you use Furion to clear content if you already have Garnet situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, Furion fans. Final Fantasy II getting the shaft yet again.
Oh, she's
Sine wave is in shambles.
I'm getting steadily and steadily happier. Indo showed up. Now we got a green Garnet. Indo, what were you gonna say?
I'm glad that you won't make it to Shinryu with those amount of gems.
Indo, whose side are you on, dude?
Betrayal.
Final Fantasy IX sticks together, man. Come on. Jesus.
That was cold. That was like snuck on in here, went in for the warm embrace, like like a good friend you haven't seen in a long time, and suddenly the knife in the back.
You've been hanging around with Cross and Historia Crux too much, man. God, that was brutal.
Yeah.
I'm in pain.
I have
right
a dagger.
Now.
I have a dagger ready.
Nice.
I got it. I get it. It's fine. Let me use this. What's the fight about? Let me go. Let me use this now. I paid for it. I want to use it. I don't even have C90 yet. Jesus Christ.
My big question for you, Raw, though, is are you getting that costume, though?
Yes, but I'm not getting it right now because I'm on the computer and it doesn't have my information.
All right.
But tomorrow I'm gonna get it. I'm glad she got that. That's cool. It's in the the very end where she bring back my dagger to me and all that.
The moment the text on the Squex live stream says the "Oh Holy Prayer," I knew it.
We're about to see. I have it. I'm. Wait. What color is she? Red.
Green.
This is oh my god! You really are a
Fuck.
fake fan.
Where's my
Wait, didn't you already go? Wasn't she C90? Go back to her. I think she was C90 already.
She was 85.
She's C85, and I got all the green.
Oh, dang.
So I have to get.
Well, yeah,
more.
you have to do the Crevasse event to get more
I want to
So,
use her.
do we?
results.
I guess while Raw navigates these menus, do we want to discuss this new event?
Yes.
Ooh, this event is sick. I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty. As my Scottish relatives would say, I'm pretty chuffed about this.
Chuff.
This is it's a great word, isn't it? Chuffed. I love it. Look it up.
Pretty good.
But no, this is the kind of content like when there was a long stretch where we didn't really kind of get any new and exciting stuff on Squex streams, and I was kind of thinking they have something big planned. And I mean, obviously the Garnet thing is a whole BT cycle, that's pretty big. But I'm really into this event, the design, the inspiration, and the fact that I think a lot of people have been clamoring for something like this for a while.
Yep, there's finally content.
There is finally content. I mean, yeah, they've been clamoring for it for a week now, haven't they?
Yeah.
But I know I've been seeing. I know. I think Inkwelder, formerly of the Tumbre Troop, was he was a big proponent of like a quest type or a battle type where you could kind of customize the challenges to adjust the rewards you get, or I guess vice versa, whatever. Which makes a lot of sense because I think
Shout out to Inkwelder.
Yeah, shout out to Inkwelder.
The best Eateroth player.
He's extreme. He is very good at Eateroth. So we will.
Indo is coming out.
Give him that. Indo is.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Indo's a huge Garnet fan, but right now he's basically doing a Prompto EX impersonation. Jesus. Coming in hot.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy as well. The Prompto got the C90.
It's good stuff. I know Eamon's probably going to be thrilled about that. So shout out to Eamon as well for continuing to run that fella. Yeah. So this Raw, have you looked at all at this event and what it entails, or are you just going in totally blind and we need to walk you through it? Because we can give you the down low if you need it.
I forgot that Garnet wasn't C90 yet, and I tried to cook. I can't even use her ultimate weapon. God, no, let me show you. It's called Crevasse. So, the Crevasse B, I haven't even opened it yet. So let's check it out.
I gotta say, my favorite thing about this event before we get into the actual details of it?
What's that?
I love that for the name, the devs just were like, hold on, and just went into the thesaurus and looked up abyss in the thesaurus. It was like, what's another word for abyss? Ah, crevasse. There we
You
are.
see another giant hole.
We got 150, 180, 200, 200, 250, 250. Explain to me what the fuck is going on here. There's 7 fucking fights.
So, Crevasse Beta, 7 fights. Every single fight locks out characters from all the other fights. So you will need a total of 21 characters to complete this event. Well, you probably don't need them for the Cosmos, but these fights have Abyss-style restrictions, with the caveat that you can pick which restrictions to put on each fight. This includes crystal colors, weapon types, as well as for the 5 Lufania or Lufania Plus fights, you can choose which fight gets which orb, which is really cool.
And the characters are locked into the fight that they do, as are the code restrictions. So
Correct.
That's something to keep in mind, because the more restrictive the thing, if you do like a ×3 crystal or ×3 weapon, you get more points.
Correct.
But the harder fight is going to have a bigger multiplier. So in an ideal world, if you're trying to min-max, you're going to want to get the hardest restrictions on the hardest fight for the most points. Although the way the points shake out, it's actually more forgiving than that in practice. You don't actually need to lock 3 blue greatswords into Lufania Plus, and ditto for all the others. You can be a bit more mix and matchy with it. Although I would probably suggest you not bring Garnet to the Cosmos level fight.
I don't know. I don't understand.
And one other, I guess, thing that you can see here, which I really appreciate they did, is all the missions are unlocked, which I really appreciate, because
yes,
traditionally you have to play through each difficulty to unlock the next one, which is, you kind of understand it from like kind of a gating kind of, I guess a player progression sense. But for a fight like this, it's really nice to be able. For lockouts, I think it really is good to just be able to say, okay, here's everything. You can start at the hardest ones to fill those out first, and then back your way into the easy.
Okay. How do I get gold? I mean, how do I get green crystals?
It's based on your total. So you got a score for each fight. Your score is based on the difficulty of the codes that you add. So choosing Lufania Orb is 20 points. Choosing a crystal restriction, if you restrict one color, it's, I believe, 3 points. If you restrict 2 crystals, it's 7, and three of the same color, then that is 12 points. Then there's a multiplier based on difficulty. Lufania Plus is ×2. Regular Lufania is 1.5. Chaos is 1.2. All this is to say, do hard fights with hard restrictions, get a lot of points, get rewards. You need 300 total points to get all the rewards. The maximum possible score is, I believe, what is it, like
400 something, 482 or something like that?
430 something.
428.
So it's pretty forgiving.
Okay, good. I knew there was an 8 in there somewhere.
All right, so what do I do? I mean, just let me add them. I need these green crystals.
So I think the place for you to start is going to be at those the Lufania Plus fights. So you're going to want to do those 250s and get those out of the way.
I will also say that the 2 Lufania fights do have some mechanical gotchas, so just be aware of those.
Okay, CPUs. CPUs is a Lufania Plus.
Actually, something else we can mention. Yeah, most of these enemies are just recycled, the usual kind of suspects that we've seen before for all sorts of raids and whatnot. Of note, though, I think this is the first time the parrots from Tier 2, I believe, they're back. And this is the first. I want to say this is the first time I think we've ever seen a Transcendence boss show up in a non-Transcendence content. So that's pretty crazy and pretty cool. There they are.
Normal Lufania, though.
Yeah, I mean, normal Lufania, but they were back then, too.
Oh, yeah.
But...
Okay.
I found that fight really annoying, personally.
I have to
talk about.
I have to do a fight. I'm going to fight these guys.
All right.
These dudes, you have to bring instant break, right? Is these the guys you do?
I mean, those are the Arnea bosses. You have to give them a turn, then you just never give them another turn. That's how you always fight these guys. We fought. So you see that orb there? You can change that orb. That's the default orb, and you won't get any points if you leave that orb. If you go into edit codes, you can actually set which orb you want for this fight.
I'm overwhelmed. There's so much. This is honestly super sick though. Like giving us the opportunity to,
All right.
from the sounds of
Edit
it,
the special countdown.
make it as hard as you want, or make it as easy as you want. I mean, this is cool.
Oh yeah. I want you to look at the list of orbs.
Okay.
And
So there are
Yoshi
5
Pasta,
orbs to choose from. There are 5 fights to put them in.
Yoshi Pasta highlighting message about just warning you about game crashing at times. And I've also personally found that a number of crashes, for me, it's whenever I try to move the middle character suddenly on the screen, it frequently prompted crashes, I noticed.
All right.
Count target.
I don't know exactly what the trigger is.
Count target takes brave damage from debuff, so brave sap.
Or
HP damage count target from debuff increased. HP damage.
Also no target.
Huh?
Yeah, so if this is like the Guy Lost chapter orb, where if you take increased HP damage, then it goes up by 1. So you can tackle this orb in 2 ways. You can either give the boss turns and have a sap effect, or you can use an HP damage up debuff and no turn them.
Okay, I'm gonna do HP damage up debuff and no turn them.
And Mino clarified that it's been proven the crashes have been confirmed to be when you go from the code screen directly into the party screen.
Okay.
Or click directly into the party from here.
So don't do that. Player inflicts 8 or more debuffs in 1 turn. Oh, Caius! Wait,
yeah, that's T6 orb.
You can finally make use of your green Caius.
Oh, let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Or Faris.
Fuck Faris.
Faris can help.
I actually used the Lilisette for that orb on the 3 target fight.
Player deals
This is made for
light. Is that lightning? Why is it so small?
Yeah. They really did cram this in there pretty badly.
Player deals lightning, brave damage, and
at least 500,000 HP damage in a single turn.
Okay, no thank you. Wait, do I have to do that for one of these fights?
There's 5 orbs and 5 fights to slot them in.
I find it funny that lightning can't do that.
Between you and me, I think I actually didn't use this orb. I got enough points with all the other orbs and restrictions on the different fights that I ended up being able to just leave that one where it was. Okay. Like I said, the lockouts aren't very restrictive, and you can kind of mix and match and leave some of them on the table if they don't look like things you want to do.
I'm just a little overwhelmed. I just want to jump in there. If I die, then I die. I'll do it again. You know what I mean? There's just so much.
You got 2 more orbs to look at. There's the Garnet orb and the lightning orb.
I want to save Garnet until
That's the Garnet orb.
I want to C90 Garnet and use her on the last fight and have her ultimate weapon C90 and burst already.
All right, so this is break on count target +4. This is the same orb as the Vayne fight. If you remember, the Vayne Rafflesia raid had the same orb. Also, one of the Equinox fights had it with the Argent Efficients.
Yeah, you can also use Zell.
Hell no.
Vayne is probably the best choice for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worked well for you the last time.
I mean, saying that he could use Zell is might be reaching.
Okay, so I should just pick a Lufania fight, a Lufania plus.
Pick one. Pick an orb. Pick a team.
All right, I pick.
And then pick some challenges to fill it out.
Okay, I pick CPU. Let's just do this. I'm gonna no turn them. Can I no turn them?
I mean, if you I think the only mechanics any of the bosses have to force you to give them turns are the RNA boss thing where you got to give them 1 turn. All the other bosses you can just punch them in off the map and you'll never see them again.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, flip side of that though is that you have 5 Lufania or higher level fights. You can't no turn all of them unless you have I don't think there are that many characters who can deny turns that much in the entire game.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Okay. 8 or more debuffs in 1 turn. Can't Yuffie hit that by herself?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And then anytime the thing gets low, I'll use that. What color is Yuffie?
Yuffie is red.
Okay, I don't understand how this works. Why does this require 3 and this requires... Oh, it's 2 reds.
All right. So you can lock out all 3 of your... You can choose lockouts to make all 3 of your party members meet the requirements. But there's only certain restrictions you can choose from.
This is so...
for weapon types, you can see the only ones you can do triples of are sword, greatsword, and staff. And those are the highest scoring combinations are to choose 3 of the same category. So like if you chose triple blue, triple greatsword, that would be the highest possible score you could get.
Okay. I just want to do a fight. So I'm going to do 2 reds because Yuffie. I'll find another red to take. And then 2 fucking... I don't fucking know, man.
Well,
throwing weapon is not available as a code.
Important thing to note as you're putting this stuff together. On the one hand, you can redo stuff if you decide that you don't like the way the lockouts have worked out. You can redo fights in order to kind of unlock things and kind of redo them. And that can take some time to do. So, there's definitely an argument to be made about planning ahead and making sure you know exactly what you want and where. That said, this is also going to be available for the next 2 weeks or something. So I wouldn't stress too much about making sure it's, so long as you're not like, pressed for, you're planning a wedding and having a baby or something, and you make the next 2 weeks are going to be nuts. Otherwise,
trumpet lessons coming up.
If you have a lot of trumpet lessons coming up, then maybe you should try to get them all done in one. But this is a mode you can play around with and experiment with. So you can say like, oh wait, actually, I don't want Yuffie on here this fight. I want her here. Or instead of Yuffie, I would have rather used so and so. And you can redo the fights because none of the fights are super punishing to the point where, like some girl said, some of them have some gotcha mechanics that you got to watch out for. The Pirates of the Heel thing, that whole business. But this is content we can sink our teeth into and it gives some replayability in the fact that you can pace yourself and kind of, conduct yourself through it at the speed you want to. And don't worry that if, I didn't plan it right the first time, I locked the wrong person to the wrong place. It's okay. It'll be fine. And I'm saying this both to Raw and to the audience at large listening. It'll be cool. Just, pace yourself. And if you need to go back and redo something, redo it, and it'll still be here.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, keep in mind, you don't need to get the maximum number of possible points. You only need 300 points, which, as long as you put an orb in all the fights and at least make an attempt to meet some other codes, you'll get 300 points.
Okay, I just want to try to get 300 points as fast as possible, and then I'll go back and do some cool stuff. But first, let's just I just want to do a fight. This is crazy. This is an awesome idea, though. This is like Abyss, but you build your own Abyss. That's exactly
freaking awesome. I love this.
Incredible idea from the developers to give us the ability. This is so replayable. Clearly, so many options to have fun. Like the bottom of the screen when they showed this on the stream said, "Build challenges for your out-of-game communities." Like they were trying to throw us a bone here. That's pretty sick.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I've already done most of my second run through of this. Just stuck on a couple of fights, trying to get some dumb shit through.
Okay, I'm just gonna bring this team. So I just make a code around this team. Is that like how you?
Pretty much, yeah. That'd be how you do it.
Okay, so they don't share anything.
Then you pick the single ones.
All right, so single blue,
single red, single white. You probably turn off double red.
Are these worth more points?
Yeah, the more restrictive ones are worth more points.
Yeah, so double ones will get you. So if you restrict 2 colors to be the same, like 2 reds, that's worth 7 points. Whereas a red and a blue is 3 points each for a total of 6.
Okay, so what I could do is instead of bringing queen, I could just bring another blue or red color to make my points much higher. Because I could take.
Yeah,
I could take.
Well, it's like 1 point higher. It's like.
So I could take. It's only 1 point higher.
It's not a huge difference. I mean, there's like a multiplier, so it's more than that. But
if I take,
I would probably, based on your team, you could probably throw in like, do you have Ignis or something like?
No Ignis.
Well, actually, I'm going to read from the chat here. Excalibur, friend of the show, howdy Excalibur, shouting, a shout out to you on YouTube. He says that in his opinion, it's best to just pick the color crystal and weapons that correspond with your party. The difference in points is minimal and not worth sacrificing the team strength for. Getting 20 from the orb code, plus whatever crystals and weapon codes that you put onto the team, it should be enough to get you to the 300 points you're looking for over all the fights.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Fuck it. Let's fucking play the video game. You know what I'm saying? Let's play this damn video game.
All right, with the team set, I'm going to go ahead and put that prediction down. Hold on.
I will say also, I think you did not put any weapon type codes.
I just did all. I just did the crystal colors.
You
But
can do
you
both.
can do both.
You have to go back. Go back, Raw.
You can do both. Foss has said, do you all think this could be a beta for a competitive type mode for the game? Points equals spot on the
No.
leaderboard? I don't think it'll be competitive, but it is definitely a beta. It'll probably have more things just like this.
I mean, fundamentally, I don't think it could be competitive when there's a maximum score.
Obviously, for the folks at home who are going to be betting on this, that didn't count for the bet.
Okay, Zidane blue, UV red, Queen white, and then weapons too. Require dagger, require throwing, and require sword.
There is no throw weapons. No throw weapon code.
What the fuck?
Right.
Shout out as well to Arrow and Whip.
Tragic.
My
And you
points
can
went
only
down.
put one gun. You can't put two guns on a team.
Yeah, that's one.
My points went down from 29 to 15.
Because you didn't put the orb back on.
Debuffs. 8 or more debuffs in a turn. Yuffie handles the orb. 35. All right. Do the thing. Let's play the video game. God. This is a lot of shit. It's fun though. It's like you know, you said it was garbage time. You said you're not having fun. Well, here you fucking go. Which one of these little fuckers heals the main one?
Defense
All
node.
right, here we go.
Defense node heals it.
Yeah.
Delete the shit out of him.
Aren't you deleting all of them?
Well, eventually, right?
Eventually. Just want to make sure he doesn't heal. Queen, this should be incredibly easy because Queen has her ultimate weapon. She's broken as fuck. Zidane can delete everybody, and Yuffie can just deal with the orb. Booyah, booyah, booyah.
I mean, you
How
can't
you
argue
say
with that
it?
logic, right? Well, this is not looking too good as far as the wager's concerned. Oh, wait, no, things are starting to catch up. I'm curious to see how folks feel this is going to go. Place your bets. Place your bets.
Whoever voted against me for the Zell thing, vote against me again. Fuck you. My game is moving really slow. Y'all see that?
Wait, so I have to vote against you again, Raw?
It's dropping mad frames. I don't want to talk
You
about
have a
that.
direction. What?
Some girl voted against me last time.
I did. I won a lot of channel points. It was incredibly worth it.
Shoot,
I
I miss.
I just LD'd
Yeah,
on a free turn. No delete on that LD. Very good. Very nice. Very strong Zidane play already. Here
We are
go.
off to a strong start here.
Love to
And as
see
a
it.
clarification, folks, I mistyped the. As always, the term for the bet is that Raw has to perfect the fight on the first try. None of that trying to get out of it. So sorry, it's not spelled out there, but that is the house rules as always.
As always.
Yeah, as always.
As always.
Except for those times when it wasn't. But we're not going to talk about that. Oh my goodness.
The damage. The damage is so bad. Is this we got something. Yeri2297 with the follow. Thank you. I'm gonna burst early because I want to. And you do more damage when you burst early.
I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, I feel like the CPU fight was like super duper tanky. Although looking back, I think I brought like just not as great teams to it. But what did you guys experience with that? It felt like a very tanky fight compared to the other ones?
Tanky in terms of defense stat or in terms of like...
Oh, in terms of how long the fight health, in terms of how long the fight took.
Not a lot of health.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me.
I mean, I think the moth dude also had a lot of health.
Yeah, no, that I remember thinking that too.
What's the thing with the CPU? If you kill him both, even if he doesn't get a turn, he'll bring him back to life.
If you kill them both, then it messes you up.
Okay, so just kill the kill the main guy and the defense. Don't kill the.
Basically, the main boss, if it's the only one left, the frames will frame its turn, and it will
Cleanse.
cleanse all its debuffs.
I think its attacks become super duper lethal too, but so
yes,
just try not to let that happen.
I remember last time we had this fight for the shadow fight, I actually talked about what this guy did, and it was crazy. So if I can find that, I forgot what it does, but it's like
That was a fun fight. I brought Shadow.
Along with Orin, we remember we were there for that.
The best.
okay. So after the ads are dead, if you give it 2 turns, it cleanses again, sets your HP to 1%, dispels all of your buffs, resummons the ad, gets an instant turn, and then HP attacks you.
The fuck?
That feels
if
like
you do
that-
what? Wait. If you do what?
If you give it
That's
2
such a
turns
rude-
after the ads are dead.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him no turns.
That feels like such like a Rube Goldberg machine of a waiting. That's like a Bond villain death trap. What is
Yeah,
this?
that's why I remembered it, because it was so like ridiculous.
Oh fuck! Which one's about to move? I wish you could scroll the turn
B.
order.
B is the next turn, then C, and then A.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Because I looked at the screen, I saw it.
Yeah,
Um,
Raw. We have eyes. We have eyes.
Situational
Indo-
awareness.
Indo, I was under the impression that you'd be on my side when you got here, so it'd be 2-on-2 instead of 3-on-1. So careful, please be careful.
Don't worry, Raw. Don't worry, Raw. I voted that you win.
There you go. You're about to be rich. Oh, this is my Zidane saga too. I like to announce the death of my Zidane saga. I'm not doing YouTube videos anymore.
Oh,
I'm quitting.
what?
It's just.
All right, I'm
just,
gonna unsub.
It takes too
I'm
much.
done.
I just Zidane can do any of these fights if you bring anybody. If you bring, whatever. There's not really a point to doing it right now, so fuck it. I'll bring it back.
Yeah, the monkey can be.
I'll
The
bring it
monkey
back.
can be carried.
Yeah, I'll bring it back when content's hard. But I'll still use him most of the times. But this guy's really, really tanky. Actually,
Yeah.
he's at 87.
God help.
Y'all hear this? Hold on. How do I make my music loud?
Do we have stats for this guy? I'm just curious to know what the HP total actually is for them. It didn't feel it didn't feel too tanky, but it felt like it did feel like noticeably beefier than usual. I'm just remembering all of Mino's rants about how they need to just jack up the HP to force us to deal with mechanics and stuff. I'm like, huh, they did it.
I was totally about to just like pull a number out of my ass and be like, oh, it felt like 25 million or something. But I'm like, that would be incredibly disingenuous.
I mean, you can get away with it. But I wouldn't have questioned it. I would have been like, oh, well, what do you know?
Yeah, I would have believed it as well.
Thanks,
Meg, yeah.
trusted co-host.
The #1 live stream co-host.
Damn.
I just
Jesus, Indo just firing on all cylinders
Yeah.
here.
And I gotta turn the volume down again. I just
I'm out here
utterly
catching strays.
fucked that BT phase too. So goddamn, Indo, please help me. Please be nice to me. I need you. These guys are
I think
always.
It's had a rough
regretting-
day.
I'm regretting that I voted that you win.
Yeah, that's I've already fucked. Indo,
That's-
honestly, dude, back off. All right.
Because
oh boy.
I'm gonna share my experience. I used Zidane as well for this fight,
What did you
and
do?
I used three blue crystals, which is Zidane, Ash, and Pain.
I could have used
And,
pain. I love pain.
And I did use the burst phase around below 50%. Yeah.
Fuck.
Also remember that Zidane sucks once it's only single target. So I let the ads stay a bit longer. So there's that.
Well, I really don't need to kill the ads at all if they're not getting a turn. The healer bot.
Yeah.
The healer bot won't heal him at all unless he gets a turn, right? So I really just need to focus down the The main dude.
That's all you need to do.
Does the orb go away? Cannot cancel. Fuck me running. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, for this particular orb, I actually thought this was a pretty tricky orb, so I put it on one of the regular Lufania fights.
I'm just gonna hold my summon in case something weird happens and the orb gets low without Yuffie's turn coming up, so then I can just summon in. Yuffie can only hit this on her S2, right? Or yeah.
That is correct.
Fuck me.
And Mino actually given us an update about the boss's health. Basically, it's a carbon copy of the Shadow Fight stat-wise, except that everything has like a 10 to 15% health increase. So, I mean, definitely feels tankier. I'm almost surprised it's as little as that, but I guess 15% is not an insignificant increase, is it? What did I do for this fight? Oh yeah, I tried using lightning here, and it didn't have the juice without green, so I ended up bringing Vayne, and I feel like everyone did this team. Vayne, Pain, and I used Ash. I think other people use XF in some cases, but the blue greatsword team just kind of.
I have not been able to get my blue greatsword clear.
I'm gonna
let down to 10%.
I'm gonna let C. I'm gonna let C hit me. It's not healing yet, so I'm gonna let it take a turn because I don't want to use another LD right now to delete it. Is that bad? Am I stupid? Anyone?
Do you want to know the answer to that?
Is he gonna one? No, he can't one-shot me because Queen. Wait, does Queen have party last stand? Someone help me quickly.
Yes.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I knew that. We're all good.
Yeah, you're definitely fine. You definitely got this.
Oh, I can still delete it anyway. With Zidane.
So here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering what folks. I mean, I haven't had a chance to really look at too many other clears of this so far. But what have people been doing beside? I've seen a couple of the. I don't want to say cookie cutter, but there's some teams that kind of floated to the top as like, okay, the easy, like I said, the Vayne, Pain, and either Ash or Xdeath is one common one. I've seen Garnet, Strago, and Zonde is another common one. Like, what are some of the more interesting and creative teams that folks have used to kind of?
Well, okay, so I do want to mention the Zonde Garnet Strago team. If you want to get the maximum possible points, you have to use that team.
Yeah.
There's no other way to do 3 staff weapons and 3 of the same color and meet the codes other than Garnet, Strago, and Zonde. Because there's not 3 yellow and there's not 3 blue staff users. And there are only 3 green staff users in the game.
The more you know. I didn't realize that.
So you're wondering why you're seeing that team so much? It's because it is literally the only team that can get the maximum score.
Yeah. That was actually something I kind of, when I first went through this event, I was thinking to myself, at first I was annoyed because it felt like there's certain teams that like you're being pushed to use, like that one, like the blue one, the blue greatsword one, because it was like, oh man, the game's kind of forcing me to use these kind of optimal teams. And then I realized that the way the point system works is generous enough that you don't actually have to use those teams. You have a lot more freedom to work with. You just can use those if you're trying to optimize, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Mino just said, this is a good point. Obviously, I just started it, but Mino said, the reason I love this event is that this is exactly as hard as you want to make it. From trivial by bringing Lena or whoever who's great for the orb, Brains Mao, Eater Off, to bringing a much weaker team according to the codes. 3 blue great swords is far from an optimal team. So that's, I mean, like I said, I just started it, but that's exactly what I was going to say. It's choose your own, it's build your own abyss and choose your own difficulty too. Everybody crying about the difficulty, or crying that they weren't able to beat Lufania Plus until garbage time. Well, now you can make it easy and beat it, but I guess people are still complaining about it. But, the same people who are happy that Lufania Plus is easy now, but we're not going to get into that conversation tonight.
Yeah, actually quoting Mino again in chat, because I think it's a great and succinct way to put it. It caters to both types of players, those who want a sandbox to play how they want, and those who are up to the challenge that the devs craft. He further editorializes on that, and we won't go into that here, but I understand what he's saying. But yeah, so I really do like the philosophy behind this, because I know people have been kind of asking for something similar to this, and I really enjoy the way that they executed it. Even I was even just like pleasantly surprised to see the parrots. I'm like, oh wow, you guys really want this to be something special. You brought a transcendence boss for us to play with.
The orb is scaring me, but I don't want to use all of Yuffie's. I don't want to use all of Yuffie's skill 2s.
I understand that fear. It's reasonable, I think.
But if Zidane gets 2 turns here, I'm in trouble. I didn't check. Yep. He steals turn order when he deletes his turn. Should have known. 3. Queen's turn. Wait. His turn takes it to 2. Queen's turn takes it to 1. Yuffie hits the orb. Okay.
As long as you remember to hit Devastate instead of Balestra Lunge.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, is Blessed Lunge even really worth pressing, given how like the rework happened?
No, Devastate is so strong now. Watch this shit.
I mean, if you want to get out of if you want to get out of that mode of Queen.
I guess if you really quickly need to heal or something.
Yeah, that one too.
Hey, how
also, Jagoob in chat. Yep, you first.
Jagoob, what's up, man? Yuffie's gets a free skill when she uses her LD, or
yes, she does from her LD.
So I can make S2 last longer.
You can.
Okay. I need to delete C here.
It's funny. Jagoob was actually mentioning the party that they used in this, or I guess for this fight, I'm guessing, was 3 yellow, 3 sword, Lightning, Arden, and Bartz. And I actually used a similar team. I used Ramza instead of Arden, and I wish that I had used Arden instead, because that team has a lot of single HP dump attacks, and that took a long time. So yeah, I consistently forget that Arden is a yellow crystal for some reason, for like lockout type content.
Is this Zidane's free turn? Did I just use Zidane? How do I go backwards in time on the stream? I don't know. I think I didn't. I did. God damn it!
I mean,
this dude still has 58% health.
He's a beefy boy.
This guy has a lot of health. Also, Raleigh, I want to thank you for requiring me to vote against you.
Yeah, what's the final score? Because I don't know about this. I don't know about this one. This is my first try, and well, I get plenty.
So we are. Well, this is. We have 69%. That is 9.5 thousand saying that you're going to clear this as karma for the BT pity. You have 31%, 4.3 thousand points, saying you're going to wipe. That's 7 voted for the clear and 5 voted against.
I don't know why that did 0, but it did. So his brave is frozen for some reason or something.
Because because Yuffie prevents brave gains.
No cheating.
With her EX debuff.
There's a small call. I'm not going to say who it is, but someone in chat I saw said that they believe in you, and I'm looking, and they voted against you. So I'm not going to say who it was.
That's
But you know who you are. Whoever.
I respect hustle.
Person. Playing both sides there. I see what you're up to. You don't think you can escape my watchful eye. Not that I'll do anything about it, but consider yourself like not publicly shamed, but almost publicly shamed. It's like a pseudo call out.
All right, I'm in a bad position here. I don't know if I'll be able to win this fight. We have plenty of turns, but Yuffie's going to run out of skills. You guys discuss whether I'm going to win or not. I have to step away. I have to pee.
He's going to lose.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
the moment he did an early BT face, that's the moment I realized.
Nah, I just think that like this team with this orb on this fight is just not it.
Yeah, no. I just knew that this fight gave me the most trouble just because it was the tankiest. It just
this fight's a marathon, and he does not have enough weight to take up the orb to sustain a fight as long as this one.
I think I used the HP damage one and just stabilized the orb for the entire fight, and that worked out beautifully. Oh,
The
that's
orb I chose, I guess, was the reach 500k damage with light while with thunder damage.
Oh,
I guess.
interesting.
nice.
I
Did
just
you use Garnet on this stage?
I
Or-
use Zidane, Ash, and Pain.
Oh, nice. Smart. Yeah, those guys could hit it
I've
pretty
been
easily.
late. I'm lately enjoying Zidane and Pain together. Holy fuck!
And they must have really ate on this fight, given the triple target and single like triple target but single like target fight. If you know what I'm saying.
Mhm. And
There's-
funnily enough, Pain can also can pick up the orb.
Skill 2, right? That does a surprising amount of damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Respect for Pain.
Yeah,
I'm glad I gem for Pain.
I hear you there. There are some supports like her, Lena. I'm guessing it'll fall into this category where like they were hyped and strong, but also kind of anti-hyped because it's like you're not going to need them, garbage time, BT plus, yada yada. But I've really enjoyed using them because they just tie teams together really well.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And I also don't regret bluing Pain's armor because she has the same armor as Seven.
You would, you have a type, I see.
Plus, it's Pain. Look at Pain.
And just, I mean, there we go. Yoshi Pasta also highlighting a message. You don't have to hit Thunder Weakness on the 500,000 damage HP orb. You just need to hit Thunder damage.
Right.
which
Yeah,
is
as
pretty
long
neat.
as enchanted. That's what I did with Ash and Zidane.
I
Right,
appreciate
which
that. I had
different.
this like. I was worried that we were going to see Imperil resist somewhere in this event for some reason. I didn't. Something in my heart was like, "There's going to be an Imperil resist," ooh, which doesn't make sense because Garnet is the featured character. So why would they do that? But I just had this weird gut feeling, and glad I was proven wrong because it was spooky.
You could use Golbez.
Oh yeah, I could have used Golbez, but unique weapon. You know, I actually used Kuja for one of the triple target fights. I brought him because I was like, "Hey, Ultima," and it was great.
I brought Noel for one of the fights for the break orb.
How's Green Null treating you there?
He's really strong. That's true.
I can. Yeah, you do.
Very astute observation.
That is a big problem.
Also true.
Oh.
I'm counting you out.
It's
Oh shit! I have my shit.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The chat couldn't hear me the whole time I've been talking because I muted my mic when I went.
Oh my.
Sorry, chat.
Freaking.
That's my fault. Just delete C. Another big problem that we have that I didn't bring up is wait, how could you guys hear me if my mic was muted?
It wasn't muted in Discord.
Okay. I'm about to kill the ads. And
That is a problem.
Zidane's DPS falls off a cliff if you kill the ads.
That's not the only thing that's going to
targeting
fall off a cliff.
Raw, no.
I mean, you could just like let them act if it came down to it.
No, I don't want them to act. They're gonna. Why would I let them act?
All right. No reason. Forget about it. Forget I even suggested it.
What do they do when they act? Do they heal the other node? Or do they just heal the main guy?
They heal everyone. For
just
10%? Not 10%. How much is it? 5%?
I mean, you just want A to survive, really. there is a possibility that Zidane might not be the premium damage healer that he was when Lufenia Plus released.
Will you say that he
Zidane
is?
sucks.
If
Zidane sucks, man.
if I make this work, will you say that he is?
No.
Now we still believe Zidane sucks.
I'll be willing to re-examine my stance if you can pull this off this time. Because I'm a reasonable and rational adult who will accept new evidence when it's presented to potentially change my worldview. Not that it's going to happen, just that I would consider it.
It's not going to happen, so.
It makes it a lot easier to appear rational when you know the outcome. I'm sorry, Rod. I know you've had a rough day. I know you were very excited this weekend when you saw what the BT announcement was.
Yeah, my whole vibe went down the toilet when I pitied. But I still.
You were just.
I've still got 10 turns of BT.
Alright. The damage shall plummet.
I have some concerns about this.
What do you think I'm gonna die to?
Goodbye,
the orb?
ad.
What? I don't think the orb is going to be the thing that kills you, is all I'll say.
I know it's gonna kill you.
What the fuck is about to kill me? Oh, A is about to kill everybody?
What are your thoughts? I have to ask, what are your thoughts on Bond villains?
What is happening? How am I about to die? I'm so confused. A is... I've got Party Last Stand. What is happening?
I don't think nothing's happening.
Just
Play the fucking game.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If it happens, it happens. I have my own personal prediction. No points for riding on it. But I think I know how this is going to play out. I am increasingly certain of how this is going to play out, I should say. Yeah.
They will inflict
Increasingly
a ton
certain.
of debuffs, yeah. Attack.
Let's. It'll be more fun to see it just happen.
Never mind, we won't be seeing that. Rock killed it.
Wait, I thought he has to get turns. He's not going to get any turns once I kill the ads. Does he can jump turns if I kill the ads?
I don't know, try and find out.
Don't worry, but we did cover this earlier. We were discussing it.
Yeah, I was locked in my own personal hell because I'm poor and I have no fucking gems. Sorry I wasn't paying attention to your in-depth fucking discussion about what each of the 10 goddamn bosses do in this fucking event. I'm sorry I can't keep up. Oh, he took all of his... okay.
Oh god, here it goes.
He delayed himself. So I want to put out another problem, actually.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Actually,
it looks like I was wrong.
Work. You can still tick the orb.
When I'm asking you guys, hold on. When I'm asking you guys, I say, oh, it looks fine to me. It looks fine to me. He has to get turns to kill me. Looks fine to me. What planet do my friends and co-hosts not say, hey, just so you know, gonna frame the turns.
Could someone do me a favor?
Turns getting...
Just as a personal favor to me.
I can't...
frames its turn.
I'm sorry.
Could someone please clip the part where we said frame turns?
I'm sorry. Okay. I can't remember.
I said that.
That's fine.
A lot of us have said that.
Yeah. There's 30 fucking bosses in this one event. What do you want me to do? I don't memorize every boss, every single thing that they do, every mechanic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
I'm not an encyclopedia.
We did discuss this specific boss's specific mechanics in relation to this specific fight earlier while you were here. It's going to be extremely fun pulling up the receipt for that one and just bringing that back here.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I pitied you guys. Literally sabotaged my run.
Is that what this was?
Look at that damage from my main DPS. Christ.
There it is. There's the premium DPS damage we're looking for. What a way to start the week.
Lilisette hits hard.
That is true.
It is not incorrect.
Zidane is the worst dagger unit.
Probably the weakest blue dagger in the game.
I can't go that far into. As a fellow Faris fan, I don't know if I can go quite that far. We have to maintain some standards here.
Yeah. You guys having fun? Is this cute? Haha. Having a good time?
Yep, actually I am. Thanks for asking.
Good. Very good.
I mean,
I'm
some
happy.
girl's about to become rather wealthy.
No, I didn't bet that much. It was a smaller bet.
Oh, Nietzsche reminding me that Edge also kind of buns right now. So
Hey, I used
All right,
Edge in
Zidane-
Queen's Lufania Plus. He's great.
oh, but that's true. Edge was able to clear
Yeah.
Lufania Plus though.
Especially,
And I mean, Zidane clearly can't clear Lufania Plus. We're seeing it on stream, so
The scientific evidence is right in front of us. Damn. Empiricism at its finest.
Are you guys done? Is everyone done? Are you finished?
I like 2 more jokes. Once I've made I think 2
I
more
want to
jokes,
say
I'll be
something.
done.
I want to say something real quick before this fight ends in a horrible, horrible death for me and sheer embarrassment and punishment. All you haters, you fucking do it. You get on stream with a bunch of people lying and tricking you, telling you bullshit mechanics, sabotaging your run, and you do it live on stream to 14 people. Okay? It's hard. It's hard. When you're the one in the driver's seat with a bunch of people in the back chitter-chattering, I would love to see everyone else's first run of the whole. There's 7 goddamn fights in this thing. All right, I feel better. I feel a little better.
Raw, watch the Zidane overhead.
I know he's framed, though. I didn't want to use it.
I guess the guys on Reddit complaining about this event being too much, they were right. Too much planning needed.
I haven't.
All right. Okay. All right. I've had enough. The funny thing is that if he wasn't framed, I would win the fight. I have 57 turns left.
Yeah.
I mean, actually,
The only honest concern would just be the
wait a second.
Yuki orb management. So you could, I mean, who knows?
Wait a second. Wait a fucking second, y'all. Hold on.
What's that?
47 turns.
Yes.
Yuffie can hit the orb like 3 more times.
3?
Yes.
Yeah, she gets a free. She has 1 more LD, and it'll give her a free use.
Hmm.
Please
Hold
look at
on.
the orb. You're literally dead to the orb right now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Zidane's not gonna jump.
I have
Zidane's-
concerns.
What are y'all talking about? No, I'm not. Zidane's not gonna jump.
All right, let's do it then.
Zidane's not gonna
I
jump.
think plus that all attack might be deadly. I
Well,
don't know.
no, I have party wide last stand. Zidane jumped. I'm dead.
You got a free turn because you broke.
Yep. There it is. For what it's worth, the when it does attack, it dispels all your buffs, including the last stand from Queen. But
Yeah.
Luckily, that won't be a problem this run. You okay there, buddy? Raw? Friend? One of us might need to go and check on him.
Poverty. I pitied Garnet's BT. Zidane was. God damn it.
Dawn's been crept by Garnet PT Plus.
Who could have seen it coming?
Non-lethal orb. Let's go.
That would be a pretty funny thing to
game
discover.
hard. Game's too hard, man. Game's too hard. Okay, now that I've failed once, I think I can speak on this event as an expert because I've actually done one. This is awesome. All jokes aside, all jokes aside, this is fucking awesome.
This is all part of Raw's plan.
No, I don't throw.
The long game.
No, I don't throw. Especially with Zidane. I may have let myself lose a couple fights in the past on stream, but once Zidane's in there, no. There's no throwing. We need those. But hear me out. So, experts, what would you say? Veterans have been saying game's too easy. Garbage time. Which is correct. They're right. If you don't think so, you're a scrub. The scrubs have been saying that it's perfect. Well, if you're a scrub, just make it super easy. All of these, you can make it easy. What's the total points you need to get the rewards?
300.
300.
300 to get.
And the highest is 428.
Yeah.
Thereabouts. Yep.
Yeah. This is perfect. If you don't like this event, you're a scrub. And here's why. You can make it as hard as you want. Mino already made the point, but you can make it as hard as you want or as easy as you want. I think we should have these throughout garbage time. Hear me out. What if, this is a beta. What if that's their idea? Every month, or every 3 weeks, they're going to drop a crevasse. Garbage time.
That would be.
Think about it.
I mean, that'd be great.
How hard would it be for them to do that? How hard would it be for them to do that?
Not at all, right?
All of these are reskinned. They're reskinned bosses.
Not even reskin. It's literally the same fight.
So
once a month, because garbage time sucks so bad, I would prefer more, but they're not going to do that. But once a month, throw us a crevasse.
Personally, I'd love that.
Who says
I have concerns that it will realistically happen because of how long it took them to implement Abyss. I know there were long stretches where we just saw nothing there. That said, like you said, I don't know how much effort it would take to just recycle some more conditions, recycle some fights. Bing, bang, boom. There you go. Here's a crevasse. You stick a new Greek letter after. I personally would enjoy if they just keep putting a new Greek letter every. It's like a Greek letter of the month, sort of. You can learn a new thing, and I love educational content like that. So I'm totally in favor of it.
Just add more betas every time. Crevasse beta.
Beta.
Then beta.
Ship it. I love it.
People keep calling it Crevasse B, by the way, and I just hope everyone knows it's beta because it's the beta version of. Is that clear? Is everyone clear there in chat? It's not Crevasse B. It's Crevasse beta because it's a beta.
I thought you were just supposed to say Crevasse.
Crevasse. I just don't want to. I didn't want to throw on the accent and upset people. But hey, that's the shit, man. That's what we need. Trevoid said that may be too much. Maybe weave them in between dimensions in tiers. I'll take anything. At this point, once a month was my best case scenario. But if they just throw a couple of these in during garbage time, it'll break up the monotony of garbage time for veterans. And I'm sure they've been working on this for a while, and it didn't come around just because the player base was unhappy. But it's good. It's good on them. This is good on Squex, in my opinion. Anyone else? What do you think about this?
There's definitely some kinks that need to be ironed out. You haven't seen all of it yet because you haven't encountered. There's some weirdness. For example, once you've used a code, you can't run another fight with that code until you have removed that perfect, and there's no way to remove the perfect manually. So there's a couple things that could definitely be smoothed out for sure because it's beta.
You can't reset the
So you have to rerun the stage or use the character in a different stage to reset the perfect. You can't just click remove my perfect or something.
You remember? I think I want to say Entropy used to work that way, where if you wanted to use a character in a different stage, you had to manually go back and unlock them, and then they changed it so that you could kind of automatically unlock them in a more kind of smoother way. It works the old way right now, where you have to go back in and kind of physically unlock it by rerunning the fight, which is. I understand the complaint. My personal experience was when I found something where I was like, oh, I want this to be somewhere else, I would just figure out what I wanted to slot in there instead and just rerun the fight first. And so I never encountered the frustration, but I see why it would be kind of something that gets, people in, get in people's way,
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had my first clear where I just didn't really know what I was doing and just kind of mashed buttons through it. And then I was like, oh, I want to try and optimize this a bit. And it's well, I want this code from this fight and this code from this fight and this character from this other fight. And I basically just what I did to reset it is I just took one character from each team, ran them through the cosmos to free them up from those stages, which would reset all those other stages, and then just started completely fresh because there wasn't really a good way to just do the fight the way I wanted.
That's cool though. That's time. If you want to just smash it all, you can smash it and run through it. But this is a good little chunk of time that I'm going to be able to. I'm going to be able to play the game. I don't play very many desktop. What do the kids call them these days? Consoles, console games, because it's hard for me to sit down for 3 hours and play a video game on a TV. But with this game, I can play it whatever I'm doing, fixing the sink, doing the laundry. I played a little bit of the game on my phone. So having something like this, this is 3 Lufanias, good little chunk of time, and then these, and then if you want to min-max your score, I saw 2 people get a perfect score. There's probably more now, but Mino Spellgood, who we'll just move on. Mino Spellgood got a perfect, and Goose got a perfect. I think you guys mentioned earlier you have to have a specific green staff team to get the perfect. But
I mean, to be fair, you can carry like Bronze on day if you have Garnet. She's so overtuned.
Can confirm. Oh yeah.
Well,
I was delighted because Zonde got the final kill in my run of it, but man, he earned that. He put in work.
Yeah, you can carry a Zonde corpse and still win.
Yeah, like I said, I'm close to getting the perfect score. I just have been struggling with Blue Greatsword because I'm missing some of the units that other people have. But I got down to 10%. I can get it.
I want to use Garnet, even though she's not C90 yet, just to see how she. While we're talking about stuff, I just want to see.
Don't bring her to the CPU fight.
Why? What does she do?
You can't control which target she attacks. She's going to kill the ads. She's all AoE.
God damn it! This is too much. They're asking too much of the player. Honestly, this is just. CPUs. What's the other guys? The parrots.
We got the parrots, and we got them their what do you call them? The RNA soldier dudes.
The parrots aren't Lufania Plus.
Oh, you're right. No, not the parrots.
These guys.
It's the moth.
Oh, the moths. That's
yeah, do the moths. You counter those guys, right?
I think that's the best fight for Garnet.
All right, I'll use her here. She doesn't have her ultimate weapon because she's not C90. But I just want to use her on stream because I pitied her. And God damn it, I deserve it. So I'm going to use her.
Okay.
You've earned it.
Yes, I'm going to use her. And how about mocking it to just really make it a joke? And I'm not even going to put any codes on. I just want to do a fight.
Hell yeah.
What's the most broken other? I could use Queen for ultimate weapon. Maybe? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. No codes. No codes! See? This is the perfect type of content. Do whatever you want. You want to get 428 points and fucking perfect every fight with the hardest thing you do? Like Mino and Goose? Do it. You want to bring Garnet, Queen Ultimate Weapon, and Green Machina without any codes and just do that too, man.
Not gonna lie, I have actually unironically wanted to see Machina and Garnet run together. I haven't had a chance to do it myself. I know Serial on YouTube posted a showcase of some kind in the CLED event.
I didn't actually change my calls, so I'm not sure what calls I brought. So I'm sure it's not going to be it's not going to be crazy. Like I've seen some crazy ones, but it will be pretty good, I think. I want to see what calls on Queen, and I want to use Queen's C90 AA before I burst. Just to see how high we can push that thing. I love this song. I guess I'm a Type 0 guy.
Yeah.
This song right here.
It's a good song.
Fucking riffs, dude. Riffs. Oh, fuck. Mina's got a good point. What's the default orb? I guess I'll kill it.
The default orb is Thunder Brave damage.
I'll kill it. Oh, I got Garnet.
Yeah. It's an easy one. Yes, I think it is. Maybe I'm thinking of a different fight. You can check.
If it's not dead before the orb goes off, I don't think it matters.
Oh, I think it's thunder weakness damage. So now you got the imperil up here.
Ooh, I can. Wait, should I burst with Garnet? See Garnet's burst.
Up to you.
We haven't seen it.
And do it.
No, I want to see Machina's. Blar, what do we do? Blar, do we want to see Machina's damage with all this support, or do we want to just watch Garnet's BT plus?
I want to say that I believe Machina's burst phase is going to deal more damage, but I also think you pitied that burst and you deserve to see that animation a second time. Real helpful, I know.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Fuck it. How do you burst with Garnet? Which one of her buttons refreshes her skills, right?
Yes, the LB.
LP.
That's
Just do the one on the trailer. That'll do.
Also, you definitely want to have her BT aura up for BT phase if we're trying to really min max it, right?
You know, I want to, but don't you have to wait until it's got like 6 on it or something? I don't remember.
Just press AAs.
All right, we got a bet going. Do your best, guys.
No, if you guys are haters, you want to see some haters, vote for the moths. Let's see how that goes for you.
Honestly, I tried finding a moth emoji. The best I could do was a butterfly, which is it doesn't look very. Didn't get the effect I was going for, so sorry about that.
I still haven't made my mind up. I think I'm just gonna burst with Machina just to see how high we can get it. I don't remember what call is on Queen, but Queen has her C90 up, her AA, Garnet's BT plus.
Oh man!
So
Look at that GL first go. The best GL first. Look at
it's the first time I've ever seen it on my screen, and I talked through it. God damn it! All right, let's see.
No, it's funny. When I heard Alexander was going to be in the animation, I was kind of like, but Alexander's already in her EX. What's the point? But it actually is a pretty dope animation.
Oh, I got Saz.
Even if Aiko's in there.
Yeah, it would have been perfect. I want to kick Aiko out.
Now that scene was so cool in the game, though.
Yeah,
and meaningful.
It's an exact near replication of that scene when Bahamut attacked. They even got Bahamut for the trailer.
All right, let's see what he can do. Jesus.
Yeah, no, that follow up is it's absurd. I love it.
Full AoE.
I was about to say that's full AoE on that.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
God, let's go, Garnet. All right, let's see what Machina.
As a general tip, next time you could probably use Awakening or Stunning Slash or something instead of an AA to just get some free damage out there.
Yeah, I can get him to 3 stack.
Matter.
Or just to 2 stacks even, just as a little optimization. As you know, I'm the resident Machina guy.
Is that 1.5 mil on the HP plus?
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad. We can work with that. I have a question. How many points will this net me? No codes. 0 points?
Yeah, 0.
Oh, too bad. So sad. Man, this song is...
You could have used 2 short swords right there.
2 what?
Yep. You have 2 short swords on your team for the code.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Oh, here we go.
I mean, on the bright side, 0 points is really good in golf. Sorry, I'm responding to what Mino's saying in chat.
0 points is an F. Damn, I guess I'll have to do it again. Wait, when's our next content?
I don't know. We had a bunch of stuff coming.
Thursday?
What? That's so soon.
Friday? I don't know.
I want to do this more.
Compared to what we were used to.
It's the mystery banner.
How exciting.
The mystery banner.
As always, we try to avoid speculating in like kind of future content on this channel, but
do we?
I mean, I don't plan on pulling Fraiko or ILSA personally.
Me either. I'm not pulling again until garbage time's over. Dead ass, serious.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't have any more gems, so what are you going to do?
I thought you're an FF9 fan.
I've just been,
I
have just been informed that there is a third perfect in the community that we've seen, and it is Josepher. Shout out Josepher. Got a perfect 428 points. Wow. Really good shit. Good job,
nice.
Josepher. If anybody else has seen anyone other than Goose, Mino, and Josepher, let me know. That's the leaderboard right now. That's who you're chasing, folks. Look at my Max Brave right now. Everybody. This is so...
Oh my god. I love it.
This is so fun, man. She's not even 90. Garnet isn't C90, and so I couldn't put my ultimate staff on her. Like 779k, and that would have been AoE. Jesus God.
The LD attack's not AoE. Not
I thought that was a follow up. I wasn't even paying attention.
No, that was the actual LD.
What does he do on his turn? What if he just wipes me on his turn?
He resummons the ads. That's all he does. This fight's by far the easiest of the Lufania Plus fights, I think.
Mm-hmm. I managed to brought Vania.
My Vanille's in shouldn't I put her in?
Not that Shaman says that Jin Lee also has one. So we got content creators out here perfecting this thing. You guys go and do that. It's not dead game because you haven't perfected this this Crevasse. Crevasse. Go perfect it.
Yeah, I can't perfect this run. I'm a cheating creator.
You don't have 3 green staffs. Or I guess you don't need it because Garnet's so damn broken. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And I don't.
I do have the 2 other people built, but I also don't have Garnet's BT, and I still pretty easily cleared this fight with Zonde, Strago, and Garnet.
Yeah, Zonde can be bronze, whatever. But as long as you have Garnet, you got it good.
Especially if you have Strago, the 2 of them together just kind of crush any of the stages. I think, yeah. I have to say, Garnet feels really good to use.
Jesus.
I cannot believe I'm in a timeline where Garnet is broken.
I know. This is so great. Final Fantasy IX supremacy, man. Oh, you get the oh wait, this is Machina's BT. Fuck. What does it play at the end of the game? At the end of the fight, if you use Garnet's BT?
It plays the victory theme from Final Fantasy IX instead.
Look
I
at this
assume.
fake fan! Holy shit!
Phenomenal.
At least I assume it does. I don't know. Have they ever had a BT that plays a different ending theme compared to another BT in the same game?
It's always the victory fanfare.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But in case if the victory fanfare is short, they play something else. Like example, FF15.
Oh shit! Black Cloud's here. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah,
but Black Cloud.
Victory fanfare of FF15 is alongside the. I forgot what's it called.
Game's broken. I beat the fight, but I still have 0 points. I'll have to issue. I'll have to email them for a ticket. BC in the house.
Yeah.
What up, BC? How you doing, man? You just missed real true skill.
Hello, BC. What up,
BC,
man?
now that you're finally here, I've been meaning to ask. Earlier, I wanted to ask. So, Garnet, part of the Millionaire Club? Is that official?
Yeah.
She's the
okay. Good. All right.
Garnet
Cool.
best.
Hey, she's the
Garnet best 1 millionaire club member.
She's the chairman of the 1 Millionaire Club, bro. She's the chairman.
Oh, oof. Oh man. Well, did that to myself. Bye, BC. Sorry about that.
2 hours for 0 points. Okay, we did. Okay, fair. How many points would I have gotten if I would have added codes to that? Somebody do the math. 2 short swords, right?
That's okay. I'm adding
Yeah,
it.
I think you would have ended up with like 16 points plus you would have needed, if you would also edited the order, would have been another 20.
Oh yeah, I didn't put any codes on it whatsoever. But Hey, this is. I'm looking forward to this. Honestly, tomorrow at work, instead of grinding.
Doing your job.
Excuse me. Can I finish? Instead of grinding JP, I'll take on Crevasse. This is an interesting, fun event. I'm very pleased. I think we're unanimous that we're very pleased with this. Correct.
I
I
do
think this
agree.
was really awesome. I had a great time. I'm gonna play with it more.
Replayability.
Exactly.
What do we get until next Monday? We get something on Thursday. Let me look at the schedule.
Abyss, the
Yes,
return
we're
of
getting
Abyss.
Perfectum, a new stratum.
Oh, yo! It's been a long time, hasn't it?
It's been since last May.
Oh shit! Good.
Dang.
Garbage time is fucking dead. And then an equinox on Tuesday. Holy shit!
For 2 weeks, then it's back to garbage time.
Yeah, Jesus. Well, that's why we need another Crevasse. I snuck in there to break up the garbage time. That's all I got. Anybody else? We'll be back Monday with Abyss Perfectum. Hopefully, I have this. Hopefully, I have this event done. hopefully, I'm not trying to figure out the codes still on next Monday. But Indolent Lard, thank you for joining us. Garnet Superfan, talk to the people.
Yeah. To be honest though, thank you very much for having me here. This is true. Once again, I'll reiterate, this is the best timeline ever, where Garnet is broken and everyone is gonna set up Garnet as their support. So yeah, thank you, Raw Life. Thank you, Blart, and thank you, Samegi.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Indolent Lard.
Mhm.
Samegi, say goodbye to the people.
Yeah, Garnet super broken. Like possibly the most broken character to ever release in this game.
Oh my god.
Is she more broken than
Have fun.
Aranea? She is. She is more broken than Aranea, isn't she? Especially now that you can put ultimate weapon on her and C90 and blah blah blah.
I don't know if this is true. Amino saying that in TCC we already have new players who've steamrolled all the older Lufenia pluses with Garnet BD plus and are getting bored already.
I mean, I have a
is-
friend who he barely plays the game. He actually got me into the game in the first place, but he logs into the game like once every month and like tries to clear content that he missed. And I told him like, you need to pull Garnet. Like, if you will be able to clear any content in the game if you pull this character. And he was like, hell yeah. And pulled her, blued her, greener her. He cleared Divine Shiva with a EX plus 0 out of 3 Lulu in the party.
Whoa.
And Warrior of Light. And Garnet.
Garnet's the best DPS.
He like barely even knows how to play the game. Like,
Yeah, that's why I pulled Garnet too. I barely know how to play this fucking game. But she's the best DPS and the best support at the same time. Sensational.
You know, it's funny. I was actually going to coin something tonight on stream. I was going to say we have moved from garbage time to Garnet time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if you want to look at the timestamps, Mark actually used that in the Discord last night.
damn.
But if you want to look at the timestamps even more, before that happened, Goose messaged me and said, "Hey, on the stream, use this." And I was like, "I'm definitely stealing that from you." So I actually was going to do it first.
That
So I
reminds
didn't
me
steal.
of another point I needed to make.
So I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Just saying. I'm stealing that, but not from Mark. Just so we're clear.
Okay.
Garnet. We are now in Garnet time.
So Garnet is the best AoE damage dealer in the game. And that's because she has the water element. Do you know that water damage dealers are actually the best against multiple targets?
Why?
Because they do splash damage.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Jesus Christ. Blart, tell the people what you're all about.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm just recovering from that extremely good joke. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Felt that in my jimmies.
Get me the fuck out of here. I want to play Pokemon Arceus. Go, Blart.
Yeah. No. Pull Garnet. Super fun. Looks incredibly busted. Hopefully, this GL content that we get is going to make up for the usual garbage time complaints. and subscribe to Bl'Artagnan on YouTube because I've hit 800 subs. So basically, we're just onward and upward there.
Road to 1K. Let's go.
Yo, you have 800
Oh
already?
yeah, 816.
God Almighty!
Brother.
You guys click that
Well
link.
deserved.
Yeah, if you're unfollowing Blart, like, you are making your life worse.
Aw.
Actively. Here, before we leave, I want Garnet to play us out. Like Blart said, pull her. You're gonna really regret it if you don't. Or maybe you won't because you know, fucking garbage time and shit. Hey, what's her BT rotation, real quick? You already used a skill, so fuck it. I don't care.
Press buttons.
Use a skill.
Just remember that.
Use another skill. Use an LD to get your skills back.
Yeah, fuck it. Don't use her.
Oh, jeez,
EX.
I forgot that. I don't think you ever need to use the EX in here unless like you are in a really specifically niche case where you need a heal or something, right?
Probably not.
I forgot that her LD brings back her skills.
Yep.
It's just outrageous. Her kit is genuinely outrageous. Yeah, look. All her skills are back. And then on her second to last, I'll use, well, she fucking batteries herself all the way up to full again, so I don't need to use Holy Prayer. Jesus! That was kind of ugly.
No BT follow-up rip.
What is the BT? Oh, you gotta do it with, how many? You need 6 turns when you go into... Explain
Just
that.
use the
Explain
8.
that, Indo. Explain it for the people. Not
The
for
what?
me. How do you...
The what?
The BT follow-up.
So yeah, that BT follow-up is something else. Probably the first ever gold buff we ever have in the game. Not probably, it is the
Yeah.
the first ever gold buff we have in the game, which offers a total of attack boost, brave damage, HP damage, overflow, and increased brave. I definitely didn't read it from the slides.
So the way to maximize her is to let it expire while she's in her BT phase, right?
Yep. Like
That's it?
start the BT phase once there's 6 turns left on your BT effect, some shit like that.
Amazing.
It works a lot like Ace if you're familiar with using that. Also,
Yeah.
Mino called me out, and I actually have to agree with him there. The one thing I will say about Garnet is she's very, very simple to play. So if you prefer more decision-based kind of complex kits, she does not offer that, I will say. But raw power, my God, she has it.
Definitely.
Final Fantasy IX Supremacy. We're gonna go to Living Ichigo. He's playing Pokemon Arceus, and that's what I'm about to be playing in about 5 seconds. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank
be
you
back
all.
on Monday.
Thank you. Adios.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.